If you're not committed to something, you're distracted by everything. Let's walk, let's talk, and let's reflect on this today. Before you continue, please note that I'm just a friend walking with you in the woods talking about some relevant themes of life. So don't consider it an expert advice, but listen to your intuition, and if it sounds like something you would like to apply in your life or just entertain as an idea, let's do it. So I've learned it the hard way that if you're not committed to something, you're distracted by everything. And you know what was stopping me from committing to something? It was not the social media, it was not all the modern day distractions that have come now. In my childhood, I'm late 80s born, so until my 17 18 years old, I had no technology, I had no access to technology, really. So but I had my own stupid philosophy that I just wanted to live in the moment. I just wanted to enjoy my present. I did not like the ideas of goals and ambitions, and we can talk about them later. It was not such a bullshit idea. Of course, I've developed my understanding more, but something along these lines was stopping me from committing to anything. Every time I thought of committing to something, I felt I was doing an injustice to my intelligence. I don't know if you can relate with that. Now, in today's time, it's even a bigger problem because now we have so much distraction. Everything is trying to grab our attention. What do? You're not alone, and you know that already, that everyone around you is mostly some kind of flies are here. Everyone around you is distracted by something. Yet at the same time, when you look at social media, when you look at YouTubers and whatnot, you see a lot of successful people all around, and you feel kind of dumb, kind of left out, or kind of average. That, man, so many people are so successful. They have sexy partners, big cars, big houses, a lot of money, a lot of intelligence, whatever it is. You could pick your area of desires and find out that there are people who are much better than you, and that could give you some inferiority complex. Like, as I said before, I did not live with such an idea, and I still do not have one big goal of life. But I do understand the importance of making small goals in life, because if you don't have a goal, you are distracted by everything that comes to you. Let's say if you're not preparing for something and someone comes and says, hey, let's go for a movie, or hey, let's just chill and talk for 3 hours, then you will just say yes to everybody because you're not committed to anything. You're not converging all your energies into something. So please understand that you don't have to have one big purpose of life, one big meaning of life. You could still enjoy having goals. It will unlock potentials in you that you did not know existed. It will boost self-confidence in you, because there are high chances you're not proud of yourself right now because you haven't really achieved anything of importance even in your own eyes. Maybe part of the reason why you are watching this video is the same. And I understand you perfectly because I've been there. But I've learned the hard way that it's not such a bad idea to have targets and goals and milestones in life. I do it as fun, I do it as play and game, and I do it as part of curiosity and learning. So you could say that I have a goal now for life, and this is learning. Curiosity and learning are one big goal, the only goal of my life. So I'll give you examples. I was always getting injured while running, and I've been running since a long time. And every time my lower back will start hurting, and I'll stop for 6 months, and then I'll try again. Then something would happen, and I wanted to resolve it once for all. So what I did is I told myself that by the end of the particular year, I would have run a half marathon. And I began to read books. I began to seriously study from YouTube videos, from the experts in running. I bought all kind of shoes and all kind of gears, and I did all kind of subconscious therapy in my head that no, I'm not getting hurt, no, I'm not getting pain. I improved my form. And guess what? 2 months later, I ran a half marathon alone in circles of 400 meters, which was extremely boring yet extremely surprising and exhilarating that I could do it, because every time I would go up to 7 or 10 kilometers, something will start hurting and I'll have to stop. So I said, okay, let's pick another thing for myself. And so I picked learning languages. In my family, there are some people who are good at foreign languages, and I never thought I am one of them. I didn't even know I was interested in it. But then I lived in Romania and learned some Romanian. I learned a little bit of Spanish, and I'm still learning it. I'm not very good at it, but I enjoy the process of learning. I went to Spain a few times, and I could understand and chat a little bit with Spanish people because of my knowledge of Romanian language. I started enjoying the process, that I can understand people and culture more through learning a language. So now I'm learning German. And I find myself someone who has a musical ear, who learns very well, whose pronunciation is not so bad, whose accent is not so bad. So in short, what I'm trying to say is make small goals for you. You will feel so much self-confidence. You will feel so amazing knowing that, oh, I could do it. I never thought I could do it. You wouldn't have to believe in yourself anymore. You would simply know that you can, not believe. You will know. And the more things you do, the more powerful you will feel, and the more self-confidence you will boost. And it's a pity to live with self-pity, but it feels amazing to have a good relationship with yourself and to know that you're capable, that if you decide to do something, you can do it. And you will build focus in your life, which is the most valuable currency right now. You could just start projects and finish them. You could tell yourself that you'll do something and go ahead and do it. And this is a long process. It won't happen in one attempt. So you will fail, you will doubt so many times. And when you doubt, remember the words of Swami Vivekananda. He said, Uttishtat Jagrat Prapya Varan Nibodhat. Arise, awake, and don't stop until the goal is achieved. So whatever your goal is, he said it for the spiritual goal of enlightenment. But whatever your goal is in the moment, running a marathon, learning a language, learning a new skill for your job, anything, preparing for an exam, have that tendency, have that reminder somewhere visible for you. Arise, awake, and don't stop until the goal is achieved. But then also you will have doubts, and you will have boredom, monotony coming to you. Remind yourself why you're doing it. Remind yourself that it is not necessarily the goal for whose sake you're doing it. It is for building some kind of energy in you, building some kind of resilience, perseverance, grit, determination, whatever you call it. You're building that, and that's why you're doing it. This will help you to continue, but you will falter. You will stop and you will get back. You will stop and you will get back, and that's okay. It reminds me of another Urdu poet, Mir Anis. He said, and I'm quoting it from my journal book of when I was in 7th standard, I think. So I was flipping through my old journals and I saw this one and I smiled because I wrote it then when I was 12 years old or 13, and I remember it until now very clearly. So it goes like this, then I'll translate. गिरते हैं शहसवार ही मैदान जंग में वो तिफल क्या गिरेंगे जो घुटनों के बल चलें. Only skilled horsemen in a battle, in a fight, fall. How will those fall who are crippled and walk on their knees? Which means if only you have some big goals in life, then you will have big failures in life. If you are afraid, if you have fear, if you don't get involved, and you live a mediocre life, then you will not experience such failures. So it's okay. Let failures happen. Fail as much, as often as you can, because you will learn a lot from it. I hope the peace of this woods helps you think clearly, like it does help me. Okay, then I don't want to unnecessarily extend the length of this video, but thank you for joining me for this walk and talk and reflect, and I'll see you again soon. Also, you can practice yoga with me. There are hundreds of yoga videos here on the channel, so it's not only about talking and walking, it's also about practicing, having discipline, having a routine, being healthy in your body. It will help you be healthy in your mind. So if you enjoy these talks, Go there to the playlist and do some yoga practices. See how they help you. It's nothing religious. It's nothing impractical. I believe that my philosophy, my spirituality is very rational, very grounded, very practical. So you might enjoy practicing with me. All right then. I will see you again. Thank you. Bye.